Hello YouTube. These are some old tools of my grandfather's. Bruce L from Canada recently purchased an engineer's hammer, which I recognized in my grandfather's old toolbox, and had never really thought about it or what it did. He did sheet metal. He built C-47s in World War II, and then built stainless steel cabinets for ice makers pretty much till he retired. So he did all sorts of sheet metal, and I myself have done a lot of sheet metal on airplanes, but you really wouldn't use much like what these are. Traditionally, I've always just used a ball peen, and this punch was with it, which is kind of an interesting thing. It's got Sayre and Company, Newark, New Jersey on it, number 4. And it's got a hole here that looks like for forming a rivet head. I don't know if this hole is for setting a rivet, but you can tell it's been really used, as well as the hammer. But it works real good. I've used it with some punches recently, and it feels real good. I think I'll be a convert. While I'm showing that stuff, this is something else that he gave me years ago. It's a Roper Whitney punch, number 5. This is kind of a neat tool. I haven't used it a whole lot, but you can set it's for punching holes in sheet metal. These are the dies. The dies go in here. You can set the depth of your holes with this, and if you look at the die, it has a nice point there, so you can line it up with a center punch hole, or a center punch divot, I guess. Which again, in airplanes you really don't do much of that, so I just didn't ever use it a whole lot. But one interesting thing about this is how clean the hole is. This is a piece of stainless 32 gauge, 23 gauge. Yeah, 23 gauge, 28 thousandths thick. Pretty hard stuff. But the punched hole is perfectly round and has very little burr. Whereas the drilled hole, this is a regular jobber's drill bit, 2-flute hole, and if you look, it's kind of triangular. And it's got quite the burr. So it does a real nice job of punching holes. But someday I may end up using it for something. Until then, it's just pretty cool knowing it was his. Figured I'd share something most people haven't seen. Thanks for watching.